On tap here, as it'll be the New York Giants
and their inner-city rivals, the New York Jets.
Ready to get us started, it's Cade York.
And we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
Xavier Gipson now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5. He's tackled at the 20. Rodgers going to come out throwing. Pass complete. He's got Lazard on the out route.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5.
To throw is Rodgers.
He gets it underneath to Hall. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. And gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Rodgers now to throw. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
They'll take over first down 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Solomon Thomas, they'd love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing second and that long, and that element of surprise, I think helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible, now has him within throwing range of a first down.
Eluding the pressure right.
He's got his running back out of the backfield, and he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, an 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Giants use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Now Cade York for the extra point.
It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Giants 7, Jets 0.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
2 yards still to go. Third down now.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Rodgers. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
There's Hall bringing in another one.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Rodgers again now.
And check down, complete to Hall.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 33. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
26.
Throwing is Rodgers.
Taking in left side, it's Wilson.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
So Rodgers will depart, and on is Greg Zuerlein for the Jets field goal.
From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. And that is going to be no good. He pushed it wide to the right, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Boy, that's 3 points you really expect to have. That's nothing more than a lack of concentration to me, because an NFL kicker should make this kick in his sleep.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Complete to his target, Jalen Hyatt.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, New York.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Rodgers.
This pass complete. He finds Jeremy Ruckert. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. 35 yards.
And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4, 2nd down coming up.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't come in.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants.
Fielded at the 20. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Caught. It's Wilson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Cobb goes laying out for that one, and he has it. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. Zerline's kick is up and through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's Barkley. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On play action, they'll throw. That's complete to Slayton. And he will have a Giants first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Up the middle with Barkley.
He's to the 15.
Touchdown, Giants! Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Giants have retaken a third quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is now 14-10.
Jets 10. Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
On first down, Rodgers.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
In motion, Slayton.
They go play action here on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
He's got Bellinger.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley. 36 yards.
And the Giants take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes it a 21-10 game.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of...
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll set up a throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. fighting his way and shutting him off now open field. There he goes right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tyler Conklin, 73 yards. And the Jets are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Charles, that was a heck of a play.
It truly was, because when he made that catch, he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, a highlight film, that should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
26.
Rodgers will throw for it. That's caught, and he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter play. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been. Down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Let's go now.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Taylor's throw complete here to Waller.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play.
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, 69 yards.
And the Giants use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. New York now for the extra point.
And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Next to score, Giants 28, Jets 16.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Hall. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Rodgers changing the play, it appears.
Here's Rodgers to throw on 2nd down.
There's Hall bringing in another one.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And again, it's Rodgers. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Jets have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Zerline good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive.
After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Taylor. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
This pass out wide to Hall. And the Jets are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watched them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Hey, 626. Back north.
Throwing is Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. What a play. Maybe a game-saving play on the knockdown there.
That was beautiful, wasn't it? If you're looking at it from the defense's perspective, they looked like they had a shot at it, maybe a completion. Ball gets knocked away. Can they rise up and do it again?
Back to throw, Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock.
3rd down and goal coming up here.
To throw is Rodgers.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Hey, Mike.
They'll go for it. It's Hall.
And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
1918.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Now it's Taylor.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's one as a quarterback where you put both hands on your helmet and say, I can't believe I just did that. If he puts a little more touch on that ball, the receiver's still running. Instead, it's just an incomplete pass.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
They'll run forward Barkley. And he is going to have a New York first down, and the Giants are going to win the football game.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Taylor going to throw it. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing now is Taylor.
That is intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Oh my, how the take. Now they were trying to salt this one away, but that interception potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in the tough.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
2nd and 6.
Taylor to throw.
Short throw to be caught by Waller. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.